Welcome back to yet another episode of In the Know. I'm Rachel Worley. We have a jam-packed episode for you today, starting with this. On today's episode, we'll look at the canned food drive progress, turkey bingo, last Friday, the success of the high school soccer team, our song contest, and more. But first up, we have Sabrina with the report on the canned food drive. Sabs?
Thanks, Rachel. For the past few weeks, students have been bringing in their cans daily to the first period classes for the best canned food drive ever. The project is headed by Mr. Matthews' Excel class, but the main contact for the drive is Bailey Gursky.
Well, when Excel first started, I knew I wanted to take on some kind of fun project, and I thought that this would be a good, challenging project.
And I did it because Bailey forced me to.
Mr. Dorr has won a
lot of times.
Yeah, there's held the record for a long time.
John, wouldn't you like to have this trophy in your classroom for the rest of the year? We've done canned food drive for all 23 years that I've been here. But as far as, I know I made the trophy in 2003 after we won that one time. Oh, I love to win. I'm very competitive, and it's really fun as a teacher to watch the kids work really hard to collect as many cans as they can. It's all for a good cause. One of the things that we try to get students to think about is collecting cans for a good cause, rather than to get all caught up in the fact that we might get a popcorn party, or we might get points, or we might get some kind of reward.
This is Mr. Dorr trying to juggle and telling us a little bit more about the cans themselves.
This is a can of food. These are cans of food. They're full of nutrients, proteins, all kinds of good vitamins. We want to bring in as many of these as we can. Each class has set a goal for 100 cans. We need to bring in more than 100 cans. The winning class is going to probably need 500, 600, 700 cans. One year we brought in 926 cans. You need lots of cans for the canned food drive. Please don't bring in dented cans. The food bank doesn't want dented cans.
While all the classes are doing well, two have come to the lead. Mrs. Martin's first period algebra class and Mrs. Crocker's 7th grade band class. Mrs. Martin was in the lead until last week when the band overtook them. This sparked a fierce rivalry between the two classes. They had a showdown in the main hallway.
That's going to put us over the top.
We are the champions!
And while the two classes compete for the win, the real winners are those in our community who will be getting food for Thanksgiving that they couldn't afford otherwise. Back to you, Rachel.
Thanks, Sabrina. Remember, the canned food drive ends this Wednesday, the 23rd. Make sure to support your class in the best canned food drive ever. Now we go back to Sabrina with a report about Turkey Bingo last Friday. Back to you, Sabrina.
Thanks, Rachel. I'm here with Alyssa. I am her best friend at Turkey Bingo at Philomath Elementary School. Some of the things here: turkey winning a bingo and an awesome reptile exhibit. Here are some opinions from some people at Turkey Bingo. Why did you guys come?
Because it's fun. You can hang out with friends and win a turkey maybe.
Turkey Bingo is a fundraiser for the 6th graders to go to outdoor school in the spring.
Kelton, what are you looking forward to most about outdoor school?
I'm looking forward to getting away from my sister, mostly, and just getting away from my house.
Thanks, Sabrina. That sounds like a lot of fun. But now we have the part you've all been waiting for, the super famous, super fun Jumping Bean Report.
We at Jumping Bean are pushing back the deadline for the song contest to November 28th. So just remember to hand in your songs to Christopher McMorrin by November 28th. Back to you, Rachel.
Is Emily okay? Well, anyway, the new deadline for the song contest is November 28th, so make sure to turn in all your songs by then if you want them to be converted into a music video starring you and your friends. Has anyone seen Emily?
I hope the zombies don't see me underneath my camouflage.
Last week, as some of you may remember, Alyssa couldn't do sports because she was cleaning her room. We had Justin Thompson fill in for her as a sub. Well, after seeing his miraculously wonderful report, we decided that he was way better at sports than Alyssa, so we made him the full-time sports reporter. But no worries, Alyssa will be back next week with her all-new segment. However, in the meantime, we go to Justin with a sports update. Justin?
It's that time again. Thanks, Rachel. Today we're having a sports special. Instead of reporting on middle school sports, we're going to go to high school sports. Both girl and boys Warrior soccer teams are doing very well and going to the semifinals. We're going to interview some of the players' siblings to see what they think about their siblings' skills.
So my brother did very well this year. He got a couple goals and he had a lot of assists. And he plays center mid, and I thought the team had a great season and they made it to the top 4. My brother's probably been playing soccer since he was maybe 5 or 6, and he's 18 now, so maybe 12 or 13 years. Long time.
He doesn't really like soccer as much. He's a really big basketball fan, so since he's 6'4", he can play basketball really well. He can even dunk, but he played soccer and he did pretty well this year, and the team did actually really well. They got in the top 4, and it was pretty good. He likes playing soccer, but since the season was over, a lot of the kids were sad that they lost and everything, but he didn't really care. He's more of a fan about basketball, so he doesn't care that much.
Now back to you, Rachel.
And that leaves us once again with your week. Of course, the big event of this week is that we have no school Thursday or Friday. And we have an early release on Wednesday. All that for Thanksgiving break. Also, remember, the canned food drive ends on Wednesday. That's all for this week, so we'll see you next week on our Thanksgiving special here at In the Know. But one more thing, we'd like to give a huge shout out to Christopher and Mr. Panico, who made all of this possible. He writes the scripts and he just does everything, and he doesn't even get to be in the show. So thank you, Christopher, for making all of this possible. What? I can't say that. Thanks, Sabrina. I had a lot of fun at Turkey Bingo. I didn't go.
Look at my armchair. It's Trista and Alice.
to call you, my bad, sorry. Sorry.
Welcome back to another.
While all the classes are doing well, 2 have come to the lead. Mrs. Martin's first period class. First